In this video, I'm going to talk about data policies. This is one of the feature within the Power Platform managed environment. So if your environment is a managed environment, then you can take benefit of this policy. Now, data policies can be easily identified and accessed for managed environment. Now, what does that mean? Is like if you select a managed environment and if you want to exactly know what kind of policies are applied for that particular environment, you can easily do that. Okay. Now, data policies define the customer connectors that data can be shared with. The environment filter is exclusively available for the managed environment only. Okay, so if you see here in the screen, okay, now here when you edit the managed environment, you see a external link to open the active data policy for this environment. Now say if you are in a specific managed environment and if you click here, then it will take you to the data policy screen and it will show you all the policies which are applied for that specific environment only. Okay. However, I have seen a workaround. If your environment is not managed, still you will be able to see those particular data policies as well. Okay. So let's jump into the demo. First, let me show you uh, where the data policies are configured. Okay. So before that, let me show you an environment. Now, take for example, this is an environment, Girish Dev. Okay. Now, if you see the Girish Dev environment, it is a managed environment. As I see, edit managed environment button over here. If I select Alex Dev, it is asking me to enable managed environment. So that means Alex Dev is not a managed environment. So Girish Dev is a managed environment. Alex Dev is not a managed environment. Right. Now, if I go into a managed environment, if I click over here, if I click on edit manage environment, and if I scroll down, here I can see data policies. Now here, the data policies, it says help safeguard your organizational data by limiting the connectors available. Now, if I click here, it will take me to the external link. Basically, it will take you to the Power Platform Admin Center and it will show you the data policies which are specifically applied to this environment only. Okay. So it says that there are two policies which are applied to the Girish Dev environment, which is a managed environment, right? Now, for not a managed environment, you can't do that. Okay. Now, again, if let's assume you do not have any managed environment configured within your tenant. Now if you want to see the policies, you can go under policies and go to data policies. Here you will see all the policies which is applied to all the environment. Okay. Now the trick over here is that say take for example, Alex Dev is not a managed environment. Now, still, I can see that one of the policies applied to Alex Dev. But if you see the second policy, third for fourth policy, you may not even come to know whether it is Alex Dev environment or something else. So, direct filter is not available for the not a managed environment, right? So you can't directly filter by environment over here, and that's why you will not be able to see which policies applied to the non-managed environment from here. However, the trick is if you go to a environment, so let's go into the Girish Dev environment, and now this is a managed environment feature, right? So if I click over here, it will take me to a Power Platform Admin Center, and it will show me for that managed environment. I can see two connectors basically. Okay. Now, if I want to see the same behavior for the not a managed environment, then how do I do that? Okay. Now I can't go into the screen directly, right, for Alex Dev. Now the trick here is what you need to do. You need to take Alex Dev's environment. Okay, go into Alex Dev's environment, which is a not a managed environment, and try to copy the uh, GUID of the environment. Now this is that environment ID. So I copy this environment ID. And now remember, while editing this manage environment, it took us to this page, right? Now if you see the URL, it says admin powerplatform.microsoft.com DLP environment filter. Now this is for Girish Dev environment, which is a managed environment. Let me paste a non-managed environment, and if I click here, then technically I will be able to see for a non-managed environment as well. So there is a workaround way through which you can also view data policy filtered specifically for a non-managed environment as well. However, like if your environment is managed, then it is just a one-click way through which you can exactly see how many policies are applied to your specific environment. So that's it, folks. This is all about viewing the DLP policies filtered for a specific environment if your environment is a managed environment. Thanks for watching.